So what up, world? We back. Um, let's get into it. So hold on. So the NBA draft happened. So Cooper Flag went number one. How I think he's gonna do is I think he's gonna keep the Dallas Mavericks level till Kyrie gets back, and then they should look good. But the thing that sucks though is that they're in the Western Conference. It's like if you're in the Western Conference, you ain't even thinking about the East because the West got like 12 fucking, maybe not 12, 10 good teams that could clip you at any moment that are fighting for those fucking 8 spots. So it's just hard. It's hard. Even though he will be good. 10 good teams that. Just wanted to check myself before I wreck myself. Okay, so number 2, I'm not gonna go through the whole draft, but number 2 was Dylan Harper, and I think that's a solid pick for San Antonio. They stay young, and you know they're really looking good. I mean, shit. San Antonio is like a good young right now. They got Castle, they got Wemby, they got De'Aaron Fox. What's that other guy's name? It's weird. I forget. But they got a real good core right now. So that was good for them. And then what number 3, Philly picked what's his name? VJ. And as far as the rest of the draft, the only 2 other people I liked was the center from Duke. Even though I still haven't figured out his name yet. That I was so happy that got drafted by Houston, but he's not going to Houston. He's going to Phoenix. And then what's his name? I think Jeremiah Fears went to New Orleans. I think he's gonna be really good. People are already projecting him to be like a Kyrie type player, which is a great comparison, straight out of Oklahoma. So that's really good for the draft. And I mean, the only noteworthy trade in the draft besides picks and stuff was Mark Williams, who was on the Charlotte Hornets, almost went to the Lakers last year until that trade got nicked because he failed the physical. Gets traded. Mark Williams gets traded to the Phoenix Suns, which they were kind of dogging the Suns because it's like, why do you trade draft assets for this guy and you're trying to kind of rebuild or reset around Devin Booker, but why? It's almost like, why would you trade Nurkic like last year if you're just gonna do that? You're gonna trade for this fucking type of center, even though Mark Williams looks like balling, big dude, fucking monster, but still, I don't know. So that's kind of like it for like, you know, like the draft and stuff, but you know, overall, you know, not that bad. But um, so okay, so as far as trades that have happened, maybe not necessarily on the NBA draft, but so Drew Holiday, you know, the start of the Celtics explosion, or like they like to call it, fire sale. So Drew Holiday got traded to Portland for Anthony Simmons, which he's really a good young player. Probably gets ignored because he's playing in Portland, and he was like the next guy up, like after Dame got traded. But you know, Drew Holiday got traded to Portland. I was kind of like, does he want like a fresh start there or something? Like, and I was thinking, his wife is white, so I'm thinking, oh well, he's going to Oregon. Fuck it, it's probably where he's gonna end up fucking retiring or some shit like that. But then it comes out like a couple days ago, which was like a couple days after the trade, that he doesn't want to play in Portland, so he might be on the move to go to somewhere else. So that's kind of like a crazy development. So Drew Holiday traded to the Portland Trailblazers for Anthony Simmons, and then on the other side, they're talking about, yeah, they could keep Anthony in Boston, but they might not keep him either. So it's just like, it's really crazy. And then, to me, this was the most disrespectful move right here. Was Porzingis, where I understand the trade because his availability is probably more of the reason why they hammered down on that trade. So Porzingis gets traded out of Boston to Atlanta. I forget for the amount of picks, but I think it's like a couple picks. I don't remember. I don't think there was any real big name players that were traded in it, but it's kind of like, fuck that. You trading this guy that helped you win a championship to fucking Atlanta? And Atlanta is definitely far, far out. I think they had like one good rookie on there, and they got Trae Young on there, but like what else do they really got? They traded away Murray, nobody. I mean, tell me what you think in the comments. Like, this is just my opinion, so I'd like to know your opinion too. But, I feel like the Porzingis move was kind of disrespectful on Boston's part. Like, it makes sense. But trade him somewhere he got a chance. Like, he came to you guys after fucking he was in Washington. It's like, trade him to a team that needs a big man, like maybe a Golden State if they could afford it, or even like a Lakers, because they're looking for a big man. And the Lakers, I think they're rumored around John Collins right now, but nothing's really happened with that. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And let me think. The other trade was at least the last notable for this moment, as of this podcast, this stream, was Jordan Poole getting traded from the Washington Wizards to the New Orleans Pelicans. I like this trade because, yes, Jordan Poole did fuck his way out of Golden State. I am a Golden State Warriors fan. They are my diehard team, even though I got my second favorite team's colors on tonight, New York Knicks. But he did fuck his way out of Golden State because my opinion was the shots that he was starting to take, he kind of fucking... I felt like he had like the... What's the word? I just say the free range that Steph Curry had as far as shot taking. Started fucking throwing up these fucking crazy shots that had no chance of going in. Couldn't make layups, blah, blah, blah. We'll just say what it is. He was probably hearing Draymond's footsteps in the background and, got scared. So, I mean... So... That's probably what happened with that, and but I feel like the Washington Wizards is where good basketball players go to have their career die. So, and I'm sure a lot of other people think that shit too. So, yeah, I'm glad that he gets a new start. He'll be playing with DeJounte Murray. Get to fuck around with Zion. Who else they got over there? They got Alvarado, little fucking Mighty Mouse fuck. That's all I can think of right now. But like Herb Jones and shit, like who's a pretty like good shooter. So I like it for him. I think he could have a little free range because he was swapped for C.J. McCollum, going over to the Wizards. I think this is really good for the Pelicans. It's like it may not shoot them right back to where they want to be in the West, but it's doing a little bit. And the Wizards, Middleton, C.J. McCollum. I heard they were going after Marcus Smart, but that's almost like too much like subpar veterans over there. So you ain't gonna get no explanation from me about the fucking Wizards, man. What else? I think that's it as far as the trades go. Let me see if there's any topics tonight. Oh, one other thing that is going on right now is like a lot of sports podcasts, especially NBA podcasts, are picking up, the topic of when Tracy McGrady and Gilbert Arenas were on First Take, and T-Mac was like basically saying that if I was on the team with Shaq, averaging what Kobe was averaging, I could have had a chip too. T-Mac, salute, but so could I. It's like saying I could do what that guy could do, but if it was me, I could do the same thing and do the same thing that guy did. Yeah, okay. Like, it just sucks that we're in the circumstances that we're in. Like, he was in Orlando, funky shit happening. It was looking like he was getting the Obey Your Thirst Grant Hill as his, like, sidekick. Fucking, that guy fucked his whole thing up. Tim Duncan was going to come to Orlando, and then they're telling him his wife can't fucking sit on the plane. So Tim Duncan's like, fuck you, I'm back to San Antonio. Fucking, so it's just circumstances, man. Like, I don't know. Like, and then they start going into, who was better at that time. I mean, I'll be real. I was more of a Kobe fan, like, during that time as far as in the NBA. And, but T-Mac was definitely one of those monsters that I was just like, I hope he wins or he gets far in the playoffs, but he just never did, and then, it is what it is. But people like the vets that have podcasts are fucking getting into it right now because it's like, don't disrespect Kobe, but then T-Mac was a fucking monster, so you don't want to disrespect him, but I'll stick with Kobe. Let's see. What? Definitely not. Just looking for other topics, you know. Let's see. Just saying right now, since the Lakers were traded, like, you still can't really trust the Lakers. Or, excuse me, dude, I'm tired as fuck right now. And I'm like, my bad. The Lakers can't be trusted because they were just sold for, I think, about $10 billion. And they're talking about Luka, like, should he trust them by extending with them? And it's like, what other fucking choice does he have, man? Hopefully he's been getting in shape. It's like, take your money, just take the money they're gonna give you just based on what you lost with the Mavs. Might as well. Might as well.
The Sports Junkie.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, they're talking. Well, another important NBA news that I'm just seeing the topic right here is Austin Reeves, LA Lakers guard. He declined the extension. I think it was like a 3-year extension, like 80 mil or something like that. Lakers might be losing their pieces before they get it all fucking right. This could be the one domino to fall to make LeBron go, fuck it. Riding off into the sunset. I'm fucking retiring. But, yeah. So, Reeves, he didn't extend, and they're talking about should they trade him. I say, why the fuck not? Because Reeves is hot enough right now in the league to where people are going to fucking want him, and you could get maybe a couple little pieces for him. I mean, fuck, why not? Yeah, I mean, there's not really other options. I guess is damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, you're not going to really lose out, like, if you keep him. Like, but it's just always that, fuck, we can keep him the rest of the year, but we're going to fucking lose out. So, he's a big piece of what they do. So, this is really major news. And another news, Naz Reid tonight extended with the T-Wolves. I think it was 5 years, 125 mil. I thought that was one of the pieces that was going to move. They were saying they don't know, but I think that was a lot of the reason that they probably couldn't go through with that KD trade where he was like rumored to be going. But oh, and one thing I cannot stand is these fucking 90s babies telling me how much they're in love with LeBron James and how somehow LeBron James is better than Michael fucking Jordan. Like, don't talk to me about fucking LeBron and fucking Michael Jordan in the same sentence ever, please. You want to throw all these stats, you want to throw everything. Michael Jordan is the one that made this fucking game global so LeBron could fucking reach the heights that he's at now. And it's not even like hatred to LeBron. It's just Jordan did what he did. It's just he did what he did. And I look at shit like this. Okay, so the flu game for Michael Jordan was technically after the Last Dance came out. He said it was a food poisoning game. I've had food poisoning. That shit's a motherfucker. I ain't want to do shit. So the fact that he's like balling out, fucking saving Pippen in that game because Pippen's back was fucking all dismantled during that shit. So the fact that they want to show the flu slash food poisoning game and what the fuck he did in duress, and they show LeBron fucking in the playoffs fucking getting fucking cramps and he fucking has to stay out a good period of fucking time. Look at the parallels there. Either these kids don't know or these people don't know. They sound like kids. But either they don't know or their parents didn't educate them about the greatest fucking player that ever laced up fucking Nikes. Air motherfucking Jordan. Number 23, number 45. Like, it just... I want to be like Mike. Like, come on, man. It's like, I know I sound like an old head, but let's get fucking real. I'm so sick of it. Especially when I got family members that were like my little puppies that I took under my wing, and they're fucking looked up to Michael Jordan because that was like everything at our age. And they want to throw LeBron stats at me. I'm just like, how dare you, little motherfucker. I can't stand it. I had to get that off my chest. I can't stand it. I can't. Let's see. What else we got out here? To all my Niner fans out there, I just can't believe it. We finally have a nice little off season. No complications after last year. Fucking Ayuk's bullshit. We're signing all our core players, doing the right things. And our star cornerback, fucking Lenore, gets arrested in LA today. These fucking athletes sometimes they just can't fucking help themselves. Like, and the little piece that I read was that, like, I guess they got pressed by some fucking police officer or some shit, authority or whatever, and there was a visible gun in one of their, like, vehicles. So one guy throws it to Lenore, and then Lenore throws it to someone else, playing hot potato with a fucking gun. Just like, fuck, dude. Like, we need that motherfucker. Fuck. See podcast. It's another thing too. Like, why the fuck do we need LeBron's opinion on fucking the number one draft pick? Like, LeBron, Cooper's cool, man. Cooper's cool. Meaning Cooper Flag. Like, he's not going to tell you what he really thinks. Is that, I might be nervous of this guy. This guy was busting my ass at USA basketball practice. Why the fuck do we need his opinion? Like, come on, man. Also, the guy I didn't name in the draft, Ace Bailey, Mr. Obvious. He didn't, take any, lottery team like workouts and shit. Which, you gotta show humbleness and you're so happy to be there, just work out for these fucking teams. I don't know why he didn't, especially if they're the teams within the first 5 picks that would possibly pick him. Obviously, Dallas ain't gonna pick you, but everybody else, like, why not? I don't know if there was ever a determining factor why they didn't. And they're even saying that it could have been like his agent's move to do that, but the agent isn't coming out and going, "That was my fault. That's what I advised my client," like just to like let him save a little face, which could probably repair his reputation like fucking instantly. But he's not doing that. But I come from the day where Donovan McNabb kind of did the same shit, was saying I don't want to go to Philly, and like now he's been a Philly legend. So he put his head down, played hard, became a winner, and he didn't win a Super Bowl, but he fucking won some games and made it to a Super Bowl. So I feel like that's what Ace Bailey needs to do. I think he'll really be all right, because I think these draft picks, like I think Flag is going to be good. I think Harper's going to be good. I think the kid going to Philly is going to be good. I think the center from Duke that ended up in Phoenix is going to be good. I think Ace Bailey will be good. Like, there's been drafts before when I'm like, oh yeah, those first 2 guys, are pretty good, and the rest are fucking trash. But I really think maybe the first 12 picks were pretty good, because I think after the first 12 picks, everybody fucking went back to college. Numerous teams are going back to, numerous players they were saying are going back to college. They're already offering them like $2 to $5 million NIL deals, and so they're like, fuck it, I'd rather make that than go do a fucking 2-way contract in G League and shit. So, yeah. So some people lucked out, some people didn't, but this is another reason these contracts, like, that it's like, yeah, the NBA is kind of changing, and I think for good. This super team era was good. I gotta say, my team, the Warriors, I know I'm wearing a Knicks thing, whatever, but my team, the Warriors, they really fucking dominated the super team era, which I'm very proud of. But it's kind of going to go back to, we can't afford all these fucking players, all bunch them on one team, because we need other players to really maximize our chance to win. So we're going to have one star player. That guy could be like 150 to 200 mil, and we'll still have money for all these other guys that we're going to surround him with. So I think that's good for the NBA. And one guy I didn't mention that was, in the first round, I think he was like 4th or 6th pick, Knipple, that is going to Charlotte. I think he's going to be pretty good as well. But, let's see. I want to know what's going on with Giannis. Speak up, motherfucker. That's what I've been hearing too. I've been hearing that LA is going after Andrew Wiggins, former Warrior. He, after that championship run we had, what, 22, 23? No. In 22? Wiggins has been inconsistent. If you're a Warriors fan, you've seen it. You know what he could do, but all this off the court shit. I think it was because his dad was lingering, and like about to pass away. So I think that had to do a lot with it. But he's inconsistent, and I've been hearing rumors that it's a possibility that the Warriors sign and trade Jonathan Kuminga to the Heat, and then we get Wiggins back. So I think Wiggins is probably definitely on the move because he's like their best bargaining chip for Miami. So. Here's the topic. They're saying, are the Golden State Warriors overlooked as title contenders for this coming season? My opinion. And whatever your opinion is, drop it down below. Comment. Like. And subscribe to yours truly.
The Sports Junkie.
So, as far as the Warriors being overlooked, I don't think they're overlooked, but based on the way Jimmy Butler played at the end, I'm nervous about those predictions because, I gotta say that whatever ass muscle that Jimmy Butler injured against Houston had to have been bothering him, against Minnesota, so he kind of didn't have his foot on the pedal. So we'll give him grace there, but I don't know. It's just Podemski, I think he needs to take another step in his progression. And it's just, what do we look like with Jonathan Kuminga? Because I feel like maybe the first 20, 25 games, we were trying to figure out what we had with Jonathan. And even, I think his injury was a blessing for the team because we didn't have to go, oh, we want to give him a chance, but fuck, it was like, oh, he's injured. We don't got to worry about that right now. Let's just focus on the team. And then we started progressing. We were winning, and then we're stumbling. And then we got Jimmy Butler, and that shit just worked out perfectly before the playoffs. So, I don't know. I think we need to add someone. I would like, I know we're probably going to go after Vujovic, the big man from the Chicago Bulls. I would like to add him and then get I know it's a long shot, but a Derek White, just another facilitator that could hit a three, help out, because then that would just make Buddy Hield a bigger weapon and everything like that. But I do really like how our youth like really took a step forward this year, Guy Santos, man, was just balling. He kind of faded away in that Minnesota series, and I was kind of wondering why. He was just a big man that, gave, ultimate effort, and I was just like, the fuck. But then we know Steve Kerr don't really like playing those young players and shit, so it is what it is. And also, what's his name? Oh my God. Quentin Post. I liked what he did. It's kind of rough because, he's a rookie, and it's just like, don't know what to expect if he's gonna get like shy in the spotlight and everything. But I don't think he was like put in the position where we were relying on him in the postseason. So give him a pass for that. But I'm kind of 50-50 on this narrative if we're overlooked, because the main factor is the West is fucking crazy right now. OKC just won the championship. Houston is, by acquiring Kevin Durant, is going to stay within the second and third seed. You got fucking Minnesota still. You got to fuck with the Lakers. So that's 4 already. Mavs will probably be in the top 8. I don't want to say Suns, but can't think of the other teams right now. But that's like 6 off the top of my head. That just are the Warriors gonna like slip through those guys, or like Memphis is I think gonna be still good even though they lost Desmond Bain. That's another one. Yeah. Who else? Who did I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. The WWE is in Saudi Arabia right now, and it says WWE bans mentions of Iran-Israel conflict. No shit. Like, why would you fucking go USA when you're fucking over there and you're gonna get fucking murdered? Like, good call. This is probably the last topic, but a couple days ago when these trades like happened, I don't know fucking why the Denver owner or GM, whoever the fuck he was, because I don't even fucking recognize him, was talking about the second apron and all that shit, salary and shit that no one really fucking gets or whatever. I get it enough. There's fucking levels to this shit. So, whatever. He's saying, yeah, we want to do all the right things so we don't ever get in that worst case scenario to have to trade number 15. Which they're talking about the Joker, Nikola Jokic. It's like, why the fuck would you even say that? Like, to me, trading him is like trading fucking Babe Ruth. like why would you even, like, they say don't say shit you don't want happening, don't put it into the universe. It's like, so is Joker on the market now? Let's go. Fucking, to me, what that set off that I thought I would never see, that I feel like is getting the fucking wheels in motion, is that Nikola Jokic is going to team up with fucking Luka in LA. That's what I think. Because they always kind of rumored that, yeah, we fucking love to play together and shit. You always see them joking at the All-Star games and shit. You know, and that's the first thing I thought. This shit is either a fix because they want this to happen, or this is the first domino to fall where it's going to, like, open the window to this shit happening. Number 15 and number 77 teaming up. I feel it. Like, I'm going to keep rambling because I really feel like this will fucking happen. But, whatever. Jokic to the Lakers to play with Luka because of the Nuggets' stupid ass GM's comments.
The Sports Junkie.
You know what it is. Thank you, world, for tuning in. But I'm about to check out. So, thanks for tuning in and stay tuned. We go live frequently. So, drop your comments, all your opinions on the topics that I talked about. And fuck with me. Fuck with me because you know who it is.
The Sports Junkie.